Okay, so there's some news which is now coming in from Manipur itself. In fact, Arunima's got us this news. Kuldeep Singh, who's a security advisor to the Chief Minister, has told her that 12 teams are already being sent out to search for all of those who were involved in that horrific video. In fact, one person has already been arrested. So, Arunima, more details, please.
Yes, Pallavi. So like we were discussing, Kuldeep Singh, he's the advisor, security advisor to Manipur Chief Minister. He's spoken exclusively to CNN News 18, and this is the sequence of event that he gives. He says that this FIR was registered, a zero FIR was registered since the mob reached or people who were seeking justice reached the nearest police station. The crime was not in the jurisdiction of that area. So they had registered an FIR, but subsequently there was not much movement as far as this case is concerned. Police there managed to get hold of that video yesterday, and soon enough those who are seen in the video were identified. One person has already been arrested. His name is being given as Khurram Hero Das. He's seen in that video wearing a green checkered shirt right at the start of the mob where they are abusing the ladies. So he has been taken into custody and he's being interrogated to try and understand if there are any affiliations. Names of various outlawed groups have done the rounds ever since this video went viral. So his affiliations are being ascertained. He's being interrogated. 12 teams have been set up who are now looking at that video, identifying each one of those who are seen in that video. It's a 900 to 1,000 strong mob, so it's not an easy task, but people who are easily identifiable will be picked up. Also, Khurram Hero Das is being questioned so that he can tell the police who all were with him in that mob. And the bigger challenge for the police right now is to reach the victim. What the police is saying is that the victim did not go to the police, it was somebody else, and that's why a zero FIR was lodged. They're not sure about where the location of the victim is because that village was entirely burned down. Whether they are in some relief camp or they have left Manipur, that is being ascertained. So after this video, there is some crucial evidence that the local police has, and they're assuring that action is being taken.
All right, Arunima, thank you so much for those details for now. So clearly they have swung into action to try and nab all those who are responsible for that after that video surfaced. I also have my colleague Shireen, who's there at the Congress headquarters. She's spoken to Rajya Sabha MP Ranjita Ranjan of the Congress party. Let's listen in to what she had to say.
I'm joined by Congress MP Ranjit Ranjan. Ma'am, thank you for speaking with us. The issue, the disturbing video जो हमने देखा है अभी मणिपुर से आया है, उसको लेके आप लोगों ऑपोजिशन पार्टी की मीटिंग भी है 10 बजे. क्या-क्या डिमांड के साथ आप चाहते हैं कि मानसून सत्र स्टार्ट हो?
देखिए, ये वीडियो कल आया और हम लोगों ने एडजर्नमेंट मोशन मणिपुर वायलेंस में दे ही रहे थे. पूरा इंडिया एक साथ था, पूरा विपक्ष एक साथ था, लेकिन 4 मई का वीडियो जो कल वायरल हो रहा है वो सबकी रूह को कपाने वाला वीडियो है. हमें बहुत शर्म आ रही है और दुख हो रहा है. ये किस तरह की सरकार है कि उनकी मंत्री सिर्फ ये कह रही है कि मैंने ट्वीट करके सीएम से पूछ लिया है. 77 दिन और वायलेंस को मुझे लगता है 85-86 दिन हो गए. क्या मुख्यमंत्री को हटाना आपका फर्ज नहीं बनता है? प्रधानमंत्री चुप क्यों है? होम मिनिस्टर चुप क्यों है? यही प्रधानमंत्री वहां बोल के आए थे कि मैं 25 साल का पूरा एक खाका मणिपुर का तैयार कर रहा हूं. और वहां खाका क्या तैयार किया आपने? वायलेंस में महिला की देह को मांस की तरह नोचा जा रहा है. डीमंस की तरह, राक्षस की तरह उस महिला के साथ व्यवहार हो रहा है. अभी भी आपकी चुप्पी है, अभी भी आप कहेंगे कि ऑल इज वेल है, अभी भी आप कहेंगे कि इंडिया में सब कुछ सही चल रहा है. क्या हम आपको ये ना कहें कि जंतर मंतर पे गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट बैठी होती हैं, उसका जो एक बड़ा दुष्कर्मी है वो बाहर में खी कर रहा है, मीडिया वालों की महिलाओं के साथ भी अभद्र व्यवहार कर रहा है, लेकिन आप उसको जेल नहीं भेज रहे हैं. क्या ये ऐसे लोगों को, ऐसे डीमन को पुश नहीं मिल रहा है? आज हम लोगों ने एडजॉर्नमेंट मोशन दिया है, शॉर्ट ड्यूरेशन डिस्कशन की भी अपील की है. अब देखना यह है कि सरकार जवाब देती है कि नहीं. उन महिलाओं को क्या इंसाफ मिलेगा? आज प्रधानमंत्री सदन में जवाब देंगे कि नहीं? होम मिनिस्टर अपनी जवाब देंगे कि नहीं? उनकी महिलाएं जितनी मंत्री और सांसद है, क्या ये कहेंगी कि ये गलत हुआ है, उसको सजा मिलनी चाहिए?
उसमें जो उनका प्रमुख मुद्दा आया था कि मणिपुर पे चर्चा होनी चाहिए, तो सरकार की ओर से कहा गया राजनाथ सिंह जी ने उस मीटिंग की अध्यक्षता की। उन्होंने कहा कि मणिपुर की चर्चा के लिए सरकार तैयार है। माननीय स्पीकर और चेयरमैन राज्यसभा चर्चा के लिए डेट और समय डिसाइड करें। सब तय हुआ।
So the government says that they're ready for a debate and discussion on all topics, which also includes Manipur. But of course, the opposition has dug its heels in. They want a response coming in from the Prime Minister. Arunima, you got us those details a short while back about what kind of action is now being taken against those who are involved in that horrific video that we saw. But Arunima, do you think that Home Minister is likely to make a suo motu statement once the House reconvenes?
Well, we haven't heard anything from the Home Minister's office yet. Yesterday, Parliamentary Affairs Minister assured the all-party meeting, he assured all present that there will be a discussion on Manipur. But soon after, this video went viral. And since then, there has been outrage across the country, not just on social media, but even in private conversations. Citizens are outraging over what is happening in Manipur. So there is good reason for the government to come out and clarify as to what really is happening there. We are waiting to hear from the Home Minister's office whether he will make a statement on this or not. But the opposition, Pallavi, has made it clear that they don't want anybody less than the Prime Minister to come and address them. They've repeatedly said this, and even in the notices that have been given, Ranjit Ranjan, for example, in Rajya Sabha, her notices that Prime Minister must break his silence and come and speak. So will the government be agreeable to that? That is something we have to wait and watch. But like I have been telling you, if the Home Minister addresses the House, there is some development that he could possibly share about investigation in this case.
Yes, okay. So that makes sense. That so the Home Minister, I guess, will be gathering more and more information, and he must already be in touch with the people on the ground. But Shireen, you have been at the AICC headquarters. Clearly, the Congress party, with its multiple notices, wants to corner the government, but more importantly, corner the Prime Minister on this. Nothing less than the Prime Minister speaking out on the floor of the House. Is that the demand?
Well, that is right. That is exactly what they have been saying, that they want a response from none other than the Prime Minister himself. They have in fact been saying that this is the demand that they are going to put forth. 10 a.m. is when there is going to be in fact an opposition party meeting that is going to be held inside the parliament, where Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge will also be there along with the other opposition parties. And this is the agenda, this is the main agenda, is what the sources have in fact been telling us. And they are going to press the government, trying to corner the government over this issue. And one thing I want to, Pallavi, what one of my sources in Congress have in fact been saying is that not just the strategy is not just inside the parliament, but outside the parliament as well. There are going to be a number of pressure tactics that will be put on the government by the opposition parties. And one example, we just saw the press conference where the Congress MP Ranjit Ranjan attacked the Prime Minister, saying that why is he silent? He needs to speak up. Bahut hua man ki baat, now he needs to speak on Manipur ki baat, is the statement that has in fact come from Ranjit Ranjan. Now, apart from that, at 11 a.m. what we have been hearing is that the All India Mahila Congress is going to protest on our Jantar Mantar. So this is a fight that is not just going to be confined to just the parliament, but outside parliament as well. They are going to protest because there are three demands with which the opposition is going to corner the government. One is the resignation of the Manipur Chief Minister. Second, an all-party delegation need to be sent to Manipur to gauge the situation, to speak to the locals. And third, and the most important one, is a response and a proper statement from either the Home Minister or the Prime Minister. But now we have been seeing that more and more voices from the opposition has in fact been demanding a statement, none other than from the Prime Minister himself. Overall, if you see, around 11 opposition party MPs have in fact moved the notice for discussion on Manipur. So clearly, until and unless they don't get a response from the government, the plan is to clearly disrupt the monsoon session, is what it looks like at this point, Pandali.